Hello
guys.
Welcome to the fresh episode of Amazing Africa. It's Prasanth and Pramod, and today's episode we're going to talk about Kenya, its geography, the place, the important places in Kenya. What to do here, what kind of place is this, how do you get here, and above all the Indian community in Kenya. So Prasanth, welcome. Tell me something about Kenya. You've been here for some time. What do you think Kenya is all about?
Okay, when we start, just before coming to Kenya, we always had an anxiety of Kenya, especially it's not Kenya, Africa. How is Africa?
Correct.
And we always have mystery about Africa, how it will be. Is it very safe? We are here for a long time. So up to now, after 10 years or 9 years of staying here, I doesn't feel anything like that.
So, Kenya, tell me about Kenya.
So, Kenya is a small country located in East Africa. We call it as East Africa, eastern part of African continent. And if you look at the geographical location, it's kind of west to the Indian or Sri Lanka.
Okay, so basically it's very close to.
Yeah.
I think the travel from Nairobi to Bombay is 5.5 hours of journey.
Yes, 5.5 hours of journey.
Right.
It's just like a single flight across the Arabian Sea.
Yeah.
We will reach here.
And in Africa, totally you have basically 5 parts. You have the South Africa.
Yes.
You have the Central Africa.
Yeah.
The Western side.
Yeah.
The East and the North Africa.
Yes.
And in between North Africa and South Africa, you have this region called Sub-Saharan Africa.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And Kenya is a very critical place for East Africa, because it's also known as a financial en route to East Africa. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have almost 44 banks here, pretty much established economy, one of the largest economy in East Africa, and also the go-to place as far as wildlife is concerned.
Yes. If you look the economy of this country, it is mainly dependent upon two things.
Yeah.
One is the agriculture, and the second one, or almost equivalent one, is the tourism. So it's very famous for tourism, and why people want to come here. That is the main question we ask.
Mombasa is one of the best beach places on Mother Earth. If you look forward to it, obviously you get to hear names like Mauritius, Maldives and Zanzibar, but Maldives is quite incomparable, and probably some of them are even better actually, I would say.
Yeah.
Come to what I have seen is an amazing experience actually.
Yeah.
So, coming to that, what are the great places in Kenya that you can look for?
Okay, now there are a lot of great places, but with this episode or with this session, we just want to concentrate on, let's say, five.
Fair enough.
Because if somebody coming for international travel, they may not able to cover entire country. So let's concentrate or let's discuss only the top five.
So let's start with the most important place.
Yeah, the most heard name.
So
Maasai Mara.
So when people talk about Africa, there are two things that come out of the mind.
Yeah.
One is obviously South Africa, because everybody knows about South Africa.
Yes.
And there is a cricket influence also with that.
Yeah.
And then it's basically this migration.
Yeah.
The kind of words that we keep hearing is basically Serengeti and Maasai Mara. So what happens in Maasai Mara and what happens in Serengeti and nearby places. So Maasai Mara actually, is the name which comes out.
Yes.
So the thing is, if you've gone to Africa, have you gone to Maasai? Have you had that experience of Mara?
Yeah.
Yeah. So please.
Why it actually differ from all other places? It's a very special occurrence happens. So when it is a dry season in Tanzania, that is basically Serengeti. It will be wet season in Kenya and Maasai Mara. So what happened? This Serengeti is a very large, let's say, savanna. Savanna is a term called in Africa.
Okay.
It's equivalent to forest, but we doesn't call it as forest.
It's an open land.
Open land where the animals are there.
And very small amount of bushes that you can find.
Yeah, little bit of bushes, and Serengeti is very big savanna.
Very huge.
Savanna. Compared to Maasai Mara, it might be 5 or 6 times.
And it's bigger than Maasai.
Yeah, bigger than Maasai.
So Maasai we're talking about is around a 600 to 700 square kilometer area, really, right?
Yeah.
And Serengeti would be around 3,000.
Yes.
Even
I don't know the exact number,
sure.
But just consider 5 or 6 times. So when it is a dry season in Serengeti, the animals are forced to look for a greenish place.
Greenish patch.
Yeah, so they cross multiple small streams, small rivers, and they reach to the border of the Kenya and Tanzania.
Right.
One side is called Maasai Mara, the other side is called
Serengeti.
But it's just like a small river.
Yeah,
when
the
you say
river
a
size
small
is
river, you doesn't compare about Indian rivers.
Correct. So when I first thought about that river, I thought it would be a huge, gigantic
No. It's
but it's basically
as a canal.
Yeah, it's a small canal.
Yeah, small
and
canal.
sometimes not even filled with water.
Yes. So during this time when it is raining in Maasai Mara, it will be filled with water.
Oh yes.
So all these animals are forced to swim across this river, and there are like dangers waiting for them. They will find like a lot of crocodiles, and it will be like a very dramatic view if you want to see that.
Right.
So everybody is looking for that. So let's wind up the point. Why we want to go to Maasai Mara?
Right.
We want to go to Maasai Mara to see the wild beast migration. A lot of wild beasts, lot of zebras, and like all these a lot of herbivorous animals is followed by all carnivorous, that is the prey and predator.
Right.
Yeah, so you will find a lot of lions.
The big fights,
big fights. Lions, leopards, cheetahs. You will find it out in Maasai Mara in a single day. A huge chance. So in Maasai Mara you can see all 5 in a lucky day, and all 4. Now what is missing is you have very hard time to find out rhinos.
The leopard. Right.
No, leopard is okay, still okay, but rhinos are very rare.
Correct.
Yeah. So leopard still you find it out.
And as a part of convenience, there are a lot of resorts inside Maasai Mara.
Yes.
And staying there is not an issue at all.
Yes.
It is properly managed, well programmed. It's a great tourist site for people to watch. And now, having said that, what is the way of watching it? So we have a 4x4, then a hot air balloon, various ways.
Now you are always forced to use a 4x4 vehicle. You have option of Land Cruiser or a Toyota van. That should be 4x4. That is generally used, which have a roof open. Then you can stand and watch. You might have seen those pictures
in the videos,
many places. Now the other option and expensive option is that you can use an air balloon, hot air balloon. Then I heard that is like around $500 per person for maybe a half day. It's quite expensive, and also there is another option in the Maasai Mara itself. There is an airport.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there is an airport.
Okay.
You can have like it's a commercial flight. But a smaller one, maybe like a 20 or 10 person sitting capacity. I can fly from Nairobi to Maasai Mara based on your request or as per their schedule. So during the season there might be like very tight schedules, but if it is an off season, most probably you will end up paying a bit high. Because the flight might be flying only for you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it's still around somewhere.
That's the way you can look forward to going from Nairobi to Maasai. Easier way.
Yeah, easier.
Otherwise, it's basically a 6 hours drive to
six hours.
And if it's raining very hard, and if you choose that point of time, then probably 8 hours.
Okay. Now what I suggest, if you have like older members in your family coming with you, then it's a better option. You choose the flight. But if you are all youngsters,
then drives
are good.
Awesome, because the sceneries around are awesome.
Sceneries around is good. You will get to know like what is the heartbeat of Kenya.
What's the other thing that you keep hearing about?
The second option is personally my favorite option.
Oh, fantastic! What is it?
Yes, it is called the Ambosoli.
Wow,
Yeah.
The herd of elephants. Huh?
Yeah, the Ambosoli is famous for elephants. It have like a wild savanna that is just like Maasai Mara. It have a very big lake that is called Ambosoli Lake.
Fantastic.
And also from the same park, it have a very big mountain, beautifying that scenery. So it's called Mount Kilimanjaro. Actually, it is situated.
So it's basically towards the west side of Kilimanjaro.
No, it's northern side of
Northern
Kenya.
side of Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you look at the generic scenery, it is like lake, mountain, and animal.
So
So all is mixing, coming
Absolutely,
together.
absolutely.
Then you will get a very fantastic view. And there is like a lot of pelicans also.
oh yeah.
Yeah, pelicans and flamingos.
Flamingos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's a pink
you,
lake there.
you might end up seeing some shots like you have a pelican, elephant,
Yeah.
mount, lake. Beautiful.
So paradise for the photographers.
Yeah, paradise for photographers.
So what's the third place?
The third place is Nakuru National Park.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's in very near to a city called Nakuru, around 200 kilometer away from Nairobi. That is the capital of Kenya, and I like that place because of its rhino population.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there are like two type of rhinos in Kenya. One is called black rhino, other one is called wild rhino or white rhino.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is in extinction now.
Yeah, which is both are in extinction.
Oh, both of them. Huh?
Yeah, both of them are in extinction because of like by high this, what is that term called?
Poaching.
Yeah. And also you will find flamingos. There is like a very beautiful lake.
Yeah.
And you'll have some pelicans, and it's very good place for bird watchers.
Yeah.
The
Also,
park itself have
full
around
of birds.
400 300
Types
of birds.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about the fourth place?
Naivasha?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So this Naivasha have around like total of 3 lakes.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. But it is always called Naivasha and Naivasha Lake.
Okay.
Yeah. So Naivasha was actually a lake created due to some I think volcanic actions. That's why it created and ended up with 3 lakes.
Okay.
One is a big lake,
Right.
that is always called Naivasha Lake, and you will find lot of birds over there. Very
Very
famous.
different kind of birds and
Very, very different kind of. Majority of them is water bird and water related birds. And the second lake is called Crater Lake. The third one is Oladian Lake. So the Crater Lake and Oladian Lake. So the last place is
Mombasa.
Mombasa. And what do you think about Mombasa? You've been to Mombasa compared about other places you've seen.
Absolutely thrilling place. So if you have gone to Goa, you can add up all the experiences of what you can visualize in Goa, and then go to Mombasa with a fresh mind, and you will see absolutely stunning beaches. White sand, blue green water, and plenty of them, and very unexplored beaches. Lot of resorts to stay, fully free land. People are absolutely wonderful, and a lot of similarity between Mombasa and India actually.
Yes.
A couple of great beaches around Mombasa, Diani, Wasini, Watamu,
Yes.
and some of these beaches are absolutely great exotic place to go.
Yes, when I feel about the Kenyan beaches, it is like unpolluted. You will not find any derbies, on the seashore, and it is water is like crystal clear and blue.
Absolutely, you can do snorkeling as well.
The top reason why you want to come here is basically if you are you like
Wildlife.
Wildlife.
All right.
Yeah, that's one reason.
Leisure and luxury as well.
Yeah, leisure and luxury. The second reason is leisure and luxury. If you want to come with your family, have a out of the world experience, you cannot find this experience
Anywhere. Yeah.
So out of the world experience, you come with your family, sit and relax, book a package.
Yeah.
Everything will be executed in like very professional way. So if you want to enjoy luxurious stay, you come here. If you want to see wildlife, you come here. And also sometimes it is very good for backpackers.
Yeah.
One you can fly in, then he can.
The backpackers can really look forward to
But for them, the challenge I find is like getting into the national parks and things. You need a 4x4 vehicle. So when you are only one, then it will become a challenge. There is no transport.
Correct. So basically, they could look out for us actually to help them.
Yeah, they can look out with us, or they can communicate with the Indian community or their own country community. And then they will find like many people are going and have same interest to visit some
Absolutely.
place.
So we can probably
They
form a
join.
group and
Yeah, we can do that. So if you are good in photography, you like birds, you like wildlife, please come. You will never disappoint.
explore this place. You will never be disappointed. In
Yes,
fact,
yes. Now, if you look about the transport, there are two options. One is like if from India there is direct flights. One is by Kenyan Airways. That is the Kenyan Airways company. They actually have direct flight. I think directly from Mumbai and also from Delhi.
oh, is it okay?
Yes. So every day they have flight, and it's around 6 hours journey.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I believe even Air India has launched.
Yeah, they just
recently.
started
They started
recently.
from December.
And the
Now,
price looks
they've-
very good.
Very attractive.
Yeah, very attractive.
It's very competitive. Direct flights from Mumbai to Nairobi.
Yeah.
And jointly with Kenyan, these are direct flights from Bombay to Nairobi.
It looks somewhere near to 30,000 INR.
Right.
Yeah, but if you look the cheaper flights, you will find cheaper flights in I think Ethiopian Airlines.
Correct.
Because they have
connect from Adidas.
Adidas. They connect from the capital of Ethiopia.
Addis Ababa.
Yeah, so fly from
Mumbai
to Addis Ababa and from there to Nairobi.
Yes.
But if you are from any other place rather than Mumbai, they have a tie-up with internal, let's say the local flights, connection flights.
So apart from that, you have Etihad, Emirates, Air Arabia, Oman Air, all of these flights which actually connect from Mumbai to, obviously with the first stop in their respective places.
Yes, what I found, all of them have one-stop journey. So they connect to their home airport. Basically, it is in Middle East. Then they directly fly back to India.
Couple of things. Obviously, you need to have the valid passport 6 months before expiry. There are two options of taking the visa. Either you can do it online, or you can have it on arrival. You get a 30-day on arrival visa, close to around $50 is a fee, $51. But before coming or before even looking forward to booking your tickets and the visa, you need to have two vaccinations. One is the polio vaccination, and the other one is yellow fever, which is an absolute must. These two vaccinations are probably checked for every traveler here.
Yes.
And it's a mandatory here. So
yes, Pramod, let me stop you. There is a exclusion sometimes given if you are flying from Middle East.
Oh.
So if you are flying from Middle East, you don't need to take either yellow fever nor the polio. But it is it's better.
What I've also experienced is when you are at the immigration counter in India, they do ask you for that vaccination certificate. So it is better that you plan for this in advance and have that vaccination done.
Yes.
So one time lifetime vaccination. There is no expiry to that.
Yes, it have expiry of 10 years. 10 years. Yeah. But when you taken this vaccination, you are not allowed to travel within 1 month. So it has to be taken 1 month before.
45 days in advance.
45 days.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but people generally take it probably 20 or 30 days in advance. But at least a month in advance is recommended.
Yes.
Yeah. One part of Nairobi is basically wildlife. You have the only city in the world which has a national park as big as the city. So one half is basically the national park by itself.
Yes.
Which is very close to the airport. So when you drive out from the airport, you can actually see the outskirts of the national park. And then it's the city. So what's the city? A city basically is actually a cosmopolitan place.
Yes.
So it's a belief that there's only black people residing here. But that's not the truth. You have all kind of people, the Europeans in large numbers. The Indians obviously very large was one of the community which is a tribe in considered as a tribe.
Yeah,
now
they actually announced Indian as one of the tribe in their country.
Yeah, and amongst Indians we have all kind of people. you have a Punjabi, you have a Sindhi, you have a Maharashtrian, pretty big South Indian community here.
Yes.
Each of those communities have their own temples, they have their own they have their own groups. Keralites have a group called Kerala Association, and all kind of foods. Yeah.
Yes.
You have every possible cuisine which can be available in any part of the globe, which is there in Nairobi. So you can look at Italian, you can look
Yes.
at Mexican, you can look at a huge amount of Indian food, whether it's absolutely veg, because you have a big Gujarati population here.
Yes.
So they have plethora of restaurants which can offer you pure desi ghee meal.
Yes.
And other meals that you can look forward to. Plenty of hotels where you go and have your Udupi,
Yes.
food, and non-veg is in plenty any which way. So
Yes.
Punjabi food, the Arabic food, any kind of cuisine that you look forward to, Nairobi is the place to actually come and explore. Big nightlife.
Yes.
This place is full of nightlife, and you would be surprised that people even are packed till around 3-4 o'clock.
Yes.
In
Yes.
those places,
Yeah.
at night,
Okay, so summarize availability of type of foods. For Indian, you don't need to really worry at all.
Yeah,
You will find all homely foods here,
absolutely.
and also you are if you are a strict vegetarian, if you're going for a safari, you might think that inside that hotel inside the bush. You just inform them in advance.
And
when you are booking
sure.
it, you say you are strictly vegetarian. You will find your own separate menu reserved for you.
This is one of the best places in the world that you can get the best coffees and the teas.
Yes.
Right. So,
Yeah, I really like Kenyan coffees.
yeah, and teas as well.
Yeah, teas as well.
So Prashant, now we know where to go, how to come.
Yeah.
What's the season that you usually go?
Okay. Now, if I talk about seasons, the best season to come here is from July to September.
Okay.
Sometimes
So that is
half
the only
of
season that you
October.
look forward to?
No. The other season you can come. Basically, the season you should avoid is basically the rainy season over here. It starts from March to June.
March to June, okay.
March, June, that is a heavy raining season.
Okay.
Mandatorily, you need to avoid those days. If you want to see animals, you doesn't expect too much compared to the general, what you can view on general days. But if you are okay with you can find few animals, yes, you come on those days, there is no problem, you will still find animals.
Yeah.
Compared to India or any other place, the number of animals you find on that day
much higher.
still excite you to up to the top level.
And being here on a monsoon season is also stunning.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then there is second short-term rain season. That is basically October and November. End of October.
Currently the season.
Currently it's raining season. Outside currently it's raining now.
Right.
You should avoid that. You may not find too much animals during those short rain season, but compared to the main rain season, this is short-term rain. So maybe it's work like 1 or 2 days it will be raining. Next 2 or 3 days there is no rain. So if you are lucky on those days, you will still find a lot of animals.
Okay, fantastic.
Then, if you want to come on December season, I doesn't really recommend
that.
because
Very
it's
expensive.
Very expensive season with no reason.
No reason.
Yeah, no reason. Yeah.
So that's possibly a nutshell that we can give you about Kenya and Nairobi to start with.
Yeah.
Do feel free to reach out to us. We'll give you all our details in the program. To find more about what best you can do here, we have a team which is experienced, which knows in and out about all these places that was described, and even more. There are even more places that you can look forward to. Places like Mount Kenya or Bojito and other places that we can cover in future.
Yes.
And
what we will do, we just published this one session right now. all the comments, all the questions you have, you can put it on the comment.
Yes, and
then
we
we'll
will
try to figure it out
and we'll reply
create
to
a
you. Absolutely.
second session to clear out all the queries.
Uh, we'll obviously come up with more episodes in future, describing each and every place in detail, how you can look forward to wonderful experiences with us. That is Amazing Africa. And wish you well. Stay connected.
Okay, and also I would like to create a WhatsApp group for us. So whoever would like to get more details, you can just join in the WhatsApp group, and I think stay connected and ask queries directly with us. Like, we have a big team, love traveling and love to share the knowledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are here just to help you. If you have any queries, you can chat with Pramod, you can chat with me, or we have so many other friends who already experience all these beautiful places. So just log in and stay connected.
Stay well.
Yes.
We sign off now with Prasanth and myself, Pramod.
Yes.
And stay connected.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.